Good evening. I want to thank everybody so much for coming out to our concert this evening. I know it's an absolutely gorgeous night. Certainly much better weather than last time we all saw each other back in March. I do appreciate when it's not snowing at our band concerts. It's just really good to see everybody, really good to celebrate what these kids have been able to accomplish over the last few months and really throughout the entire year. This is our last concert for the year before they go out to the contest next year. I'd like to remind my 8th grade band that they should not be talking right now. I certainly hope they show better audience etiquette while the 7th grade band is playing. We're just very excited to celebrate what these kids have accomplished and really excited to get them ready for their contest performance next week. Really, contest is the most important performance of our school year. It's essentially our state test for the band world. We'll be talking about that throughout the evening. Before we get started, we would like to create a formal concert environment so that we can fully celebrate what these kids have been able to accomplish. There are a few requests I have. If you are certainly welcome to record the band or take pictures while they're playing. I would just ask that you please make sure that your devices are on silent while doing that and that the flash is turned off. That can be very distracting to the students. And then if you're not recording the band, I would just ask that you please leave your devices away. Give these kids the undivided attention that they deserve. They really are the most important thing that's going on this evening. I would also ask that you please remain in your seats and do not get up and talk during the performance. If you do need to get up and use the restrooms in the back of the auditorium, please do so in between the songs. If you do have a small child with you, if they become fussy, I just ask that you please take them out into the lobby until they quiet down, and I am saying that for my own wife and son back there. We're going to start off the 7th grade band. The first song we'll play at Capitol next week. It's a tradition to always start with a march in the band world, so we'll begin with March for the 95th. I would like to point out in the back we do have plenty of programs printed. There's also a separate piece of paper that has some information about our contest performance next week. I would encourage you to take one of those, especially if you're a 7th grade parent or you don't have a lot of experience with the band going to a competition in the past. They will be playing that song as well as 2 others next week at Capital University. We'll be playing on stage for a panel of 3 judges who, after listening to the band, will give us a rating of a 1 through 5, 1 being the superior, obviously the rating that we want to be going for. This next piece is actually on the required list, think sort of like our state curriculum list that we have to teach from. This piece is called Fires of Mazama, and Mazama is actually an ancient volcano that was found in southern Oregon in the Cascade Mountains. It is actually no longer around. About 7,000 years ago, it erupted so violently that it's no longer there. It's now Crater Lake in its place. You're actually going to hear a really cool section in the middle that kind of recreates that eruption where the technical term for it would be aleatoric music. Kids ask Mr. Ragland about that. Basically, it means that they get to make up their own part as they go along, and it ends up sounding like a really chaotic volcano about to erupt. Hope you enjoy. This will conclude our performance for contest next week. I would like to point out the recorded times for contest. The 8th grade band will be playing on Wednesday next week. The 7th grade band will be playing on Thursday. Both bands will actually be playing at 8:30. They will need to be at Finland by 7:15. And the buses will leave pretty soon after that. Attendance is mandatory for a contest. Obviously, we can't have a great performance unless we have everyone in the band there. So just please make sure you have those arrangements ready, and please let me know if there are any problems. I will certainly do my best to help you out if there are any difficulties getting your child to school at 7:15. We will get back to school right about the middle of first period, so they will still go about their day and be able to attend all of their classes that day. Sorry, kids, I couldn't get you out of that one. I hope you enjoy our next piece, Dreams of Victory. I would like to point out a few other dates in the program that are coming up. The main one for these guys is actually 8th grade band night. Yeah, in just a couple weeks, these guys are the 8th grade band. That is coming up in September. That's when they'll be joining the Franklin Heights Marching Band and actually playing the halftime show with them. That date is in your program. I would just ask that you please take a look at that. That is going to be the first required performance for 8th grade band, so please make sure you have that on your calendar. We're going to finish off with one more song. This isn't one that we'll be playing a contest next week, but just one that the kids had a lot of fun preparing. This is music by Zimmer from Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End. As we get the jazz band up stage, the 8th grade band will be heading out to get set up, and the 7th grade band will be finding their seats in the audience. Thank you.